Hey everybody, it's Gus with Egypt Adventures Travel. I am coming to you live from the Grand Egyptian Museum, where they have just opened up all 12 of the main galleries at the museum. So you now can see hundreds of more objects on display at Egypt's largest museum. And today's the very first day that these galleries are all open to the public. So I'm going to show you in this walkthrough, and then I'll be doing a full video later on that I'll upload that you can check out. That'll have some more information like how to buy tickets and how to get to the gem and little tips and tricks for your visit. So without further ado, let's look at these 12 new galleries. So the new galleries are up at the top of the grand staircase. So coming up here, beautiful view of the Giza pyramids out the windows. So here we go. Here's the entrance to all 12 of the main galleries at the gem. So we've got the galleries are laid out. So the horizontal orientation is a time period. So all the galleries horizontally in groups of 3 are for the same time period. And then vertically, the galleries vertically are the same theme. So galleries 1, 6, 7, 12, those are all on the theme of society. 2, 5, 8, and 11 are all on the theme of kingship. And then horizontally is the different time period. So it's really nice to see everything laid out really clearly. Quite different from the original Egyptian Museum, which is an amazing museum, but that museum is a little bit chaotic at the moment with the layout. And then here's just kind of gives you some visuals and talks about the different time periods that the museum is broken up to. So galleries 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So let's do a walkthrough. This is not going to be super extensive. I'm not going to stop and talk at any objects. Just going to show you what you would see if you were here with your own eyes at the Grand Egyptian Museum's opening of all the main galleries. So starting out, gallery number 1. Each gallery has a placard that tells you which gallery it is. It talks about what the theme is. So this theme is society. And then it shares which time period it is and gives you a little information about the theme of each gallery. And then they have a curated selection of objects that goes with that same theme and time period. So that's what we're looking at for gallery 1. You probably notice in the middle section here, this might be a depiction of the Nile River, I'm guessing. So there's still some stuff that isn't quite finished yet, but I'm really glad to see the Grand Egyptian Museum opening up more spaces to the public. So here is gallery number 1. And then, like I said, we're not gonna go extensive into each object and talk about individual pieces. I'm just gonna give you the snapshot of what it would look like if you were here in real life walking around. So now going into gallery number 2, we've got this really great display talking about the evolution of tombs and pyramid building. And here's the placard for gallery number 2. So same time period, but just different theme. So this theme is kingship, but same time period as gallery number 1. It's so great to see everything with really clear labels and placards, making this a museum that guests could potentially do without a guide. You could do it on your own, walking through, learning about each of the different themes and time periods, and reading about each object that you see. I know I wasn't going to stop at individual pieces, but oh my God, look at this alabaster statue. That is beautiful. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Okay. So this is gallery number 2. And then, hi, oh, my sister is watching, hi. Going into gallery number 3, unfortunately, that gallery is open from the outside to look at it, but it's not, they're not allowing people to walk up to the objects yet. So there might be something that's not quite finished over there. But here's gallery number 3, that last gallery of that same time period. So now we are gonna go down and go to gallery number 4. Oh, Fred, it's so good to see you on this live stream. I wish you were here with me right now. Fred was one of my guests last November in Egypt, and he got to go to the gem, but there were only like maybe 10 statues on display. So, oh, I wish you were here with me. I'm glad you get to experience this, though. Okay, don't want to fall when I go down these stairs here. Okay. So now, and plenty of bathrooms, which is great. Also, something good to note, the museum is really accessible because there are these ramps that you'll see going between different levels, so you don't have to use stairs. Then they also have elevators going between different levels, which is great. All right, so let's find the placard for this gallery. Let's see. So this is gallery number 4. And that's another view of gallery number 3, that one that we couldn't go up to the objects yet. It's there. They're just not letting us up there. Yeah, thanks, Fred. It does look amazing. All right, here's that placard for number 4. Okay, so for gallery 4, so now we're moving on from the very beginning of ancient Egyptian history to now the Middle Kingdom and the Second Intermediate Period, and the theme on this gallery is beliefs. So we could walk vertically down the galleries, and all the galleries vertically would be on the same theme, but I'm moving us through in order chronologically. So we're gonna go to galleries 5 and 6 next, which are all for the same time period as this gallery number 4. Oof, another beautiful, beautiful piece. Wow. Okay, I said I wasn't gonna stop. So I don't know if I mentioned this already, but the King Tut galleries are not open yet. The Golden Funerary Mask, at the moment I am speaking, is currently at the Old Egyptian Museum in Tahrir Square in downtown. And some of the King Tut objects are here at the Gem, but that gallery is not open yet. That gallery is going to be really extensive when it does open. And then another thing to note, the Solar Boat Museum is not open yet. So the 12 main galleries are. There's still a few other things that we're waiting on to open up. All right, so we've arrived at gallery number 5. So same time period, now the theme of kingship. And look at how there really aren't that many people here yet. I can't imagine what this museum is going to be like when the word gets out and when all the tour groups start stopping here. It's probably just going to be super, super busy. All right, so yeah, this is gallery number 5. And I see a comment from Sarah, this huge museum really demonstrates the huge time and success of these ancient kings. Yeah, definitely, 100%. Thousands of years of history. All right, so that's for gallery 5. Now we're gonna go on to gallery number 6, the last gallery for this time period. And then when we finish this one, we're at the halfway point. So if you were actually visiting the museum, you probably would be only on gallery number 1 with how much stuff they've got, but. All right, so now the theme of society. And just a note, very, very well labeled out, showing you exactly where you are, so you know the theme and the time period, showing you where you can go to get to where you need to be. Really, really did a good job on the layout of the museum, and I like that they have it broken up chronologically, but also thematically. Alrighty, so that's it for gallery number 6. So let's go down to gallery number 7. So now for gallery number 7, we're going to be moving on to a different time period in ancient Egyptian history. but it's the same theme as gallery number 6 because these galleries vertically are aligned. So same theme, just different time period. All right, so here's gallery number 7 on the same theme, society, but now we're moving into the New Kingdom. So that's the big names like Ramses the Great, Hatshepsut, excuse me, King Tut. That's a New Kingdom pharaoh. So this is the time period that a lot of people think about when they think about ancient Egypt. Luxor, the ancient capital of Thebes, is now modern day Luxor. That's a major New Kingdom site. So that's the time period we're going to be in for galleries 7, 8, and 9. Lots and lots of objects on display in this gallery. Lots of pottery, statuary. Gosh, what a beautiful piece. So here's another display. Doesn't look like it's finished yet, but still glad we get to sneak in here and see everything else that's finished. So some people are probably thinking about tickets to the gem, and I'm going to have a full YouTube video up later that'll have tons of that kind of information. But for tickets, really quickly, you can buy them in person. It was really easy for me to buy them in person. You have to have a Visa or MasterCard credit card, but you can get them in person. The ticket for this self-guided tour was 1,200 Egyptian pounds. Or you can buy them online. But when I tried to buy online, I had an issue. The website would not let me enter my phone number and it kept glitching. So I just opted to buy them in person. All right, so now here's gallery number 8. So same time period, the New Kingdom. Different theme. Oh, what an amazing statue of Hatshepsut. Amazing. There's Akhenaten right here. All right, so here's the placard for gallery number 8. So I was saying New Kingdom, the theme of kingship. So that's probably why we're seeing a lot of pharaohs on display. So now we're moving into gallery number 9. I love these multimedia displays that they have. Yeah, it's definitely something for people if you're really really into definite restaurants. So you can spend the day here because you've got the chance to eat at a good restaurant and take a break. And they've got shopping places, gift shop. They've got a children's museum as well. So here's a little walkway that kind of does an extension of gallery 9. I'm not going to go up there, but it's another part of gallery number 9. We're going to move down to gallery number 10. So we've got 3 galleries left on this live walkthrough of the main galleries at the Grand Egyptian Museum. Today is the very first day that they're open to the public. Yes, I got a comment just now. Happy to hear the museum is opening. And yeah, I agree. Really, really fantastic layout of the museum. Ooh, look at all that gold. And you visited Egypt in 1991. Oh, I bet things are very, well, the pyramids are still the same, but I bet a lot of stuff would be very different between then and now. Sorry. All right, so now we're in gallery 11. The last 2 galleries, 11 and 12, so same time period through the Greco-Roman period, theme of kingship. Just some amazing pieces in this gallery. And then our final gallery, oop, can't go in that door. Final gallery is number 12. So again, I'm just doing a quick walkthrough. I've been live for about 20 minutes, but if you're visiting, you're probably gonna be here for a couple hours, taking in all the history that they have at these main galleries at the Gem. So this is the last gallery in the main galleries at the Grand Egyptian Museum, number 12, focusing on society at that same time period as galleries 10 and 11. Yeah, and I see a comment, while they open, this is so fantastic. So not fully 100% everything open. The King Tut galleries and the Solar Boat Museum are still not finished, but they opened up all the main galleries. Got a message from Phoebe, they're ready to start planning their trip. Yeah, so it's almost fully open.
Just want to say you are an inspiration.
Oh.
I saw all your videos.
Oh, thank you so
are
much.
amazing.
Thank you so much.
I love it. Once
Thank
you
you.
come here in the beginning.
Yeah.
And now the dream is coming
Yeah,
true.
exactly. Thank
Thank
you
you,
very
thank you.
much.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Oh, that was so fun. I think that was an employee at the Gem who I saw the very first time that I came here a while ago. So that is all the galleries at the Grand Egyptian Museum, all the main galleries that are open to the public. I will have a full YouTube video up that'll go over everything, like how to buy tickets, how to get to the Gem, talk about the restaurants, where you can stop and have lunch or have dinner. So check out that full YouTube video. It'll be uploaded in the next several hours on my channel. And yeah, write a comment, let me know what you think. Check out the video, share it with somebody who is excited about the Gem or as excited as I am. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye, everybody.